Welcome to Iowa for the run of the Iowa Corn 250. On the pole for tonight's race is Jim Mack, and to the outside is Tommy Turbo. Third is Derek Bouchard, fourth is Zachary Fitzwater, and fifth is John Gilbert. Your points leader, Joe Sandroj, starts the race in ninth. So here they come off of four. Pace car down pit road, 38 laps around the short track in Iowa to decide the winner. As the green flag is out, we're racing at Iowa. Three wide off into turn three. Tommy Turbo slides up, gets out of the way. But he got clipped. And around he goes in front of the pack. Huge crash. Sandroj, your points leader, hit hard. Cars flying in there. Some cars did not take the cut. Well, one car didn't take the caution flag. That's John Gilbert. You better be careful that he doesn't hit anyone here. He flies around. Ooh. That's bad there. That was a humongous hit. For a ton of drivers, big points implications, including your points leader, Sandroj, caught up in this. Let's see what happened. Tommy Turbo was slipping back on the outside, and Zachary Fitzwater just turned him. Down into Carl Adams, they hit the wall hard, and then Sandroj got clipped by Fitzwater there too. He hit the wall head on. Look at Jeff Bright get through. Jeff Bright, second in points, gets through that incident. Watch them as they now fly into this wreck. Don't know if we have any other better camera angles of this. You can see Michael Gregory hit. There's Cole Deaver. TJ Hanley got some damage. Ooh, Ron Arn just ran in there. Rakowski, there's Eli Bright, Adam Mihal, Eric Willis. Jose Fernandez is sitting over there. Aiden Shepard, Griffin Lynn. And I want to see, it looked like Cole Deaver and TJ Hanley. Oh, Nat Wagner was in it also. Look at that. A lot of great, look at, we'll see cars flying in there, yeah. Thinking they had a place to go, but they didn't. Alright, let's go on board with a few drivers in this one. First, points leader, Joe Sandrovich, involved in that 22 car. That points lead might be in jeopardy too. Go on board. Tommy Turbo still looking for his first one. It doesn't look like that's going to happen tonight. And then Jeff Bright, who's second in points, able to slip through it. So back to line first was John Gilbert in the 40 car. See? And we have pit stops. Interesting. Ian Shepard going around the pace car there. Here we go. The leaders into their pit stalls. Looks like it might just be fuel only. Yeah. For these guys, at least it is. Out in front, John Gilbert, then Jim Mack, Derek Bouchard. That's your top three. And they will all... Those guys will lead us to the green flag. Michael Gregory stayed out, though. Alright, and we're actually going back green this time. Michael Gregory stays out, and we'll take over the lead. Cars out. Griffin Lynn, Nat Wagner, TJ Hanley, Tyler Selspin after filling in for the retired Gary May. Then Zachary Fitzwater, Ron Arnott, and Joe Sandrovich, who was your points leader coming in. We have 28 cars on the lead lap, and 33 still in the race. Your race leader is Michael Gregory, who stayed out under that caution. And second is John Gilbert. Third is Jim Mack. Fourth is Derek Bouchard. And fifth is Dan Bandon. Then in sixth is Levi Shones. Carl Adams is seventh. Eighth is Jordan Bell. Ninth is Kevin Bandon. And 10th is Jay Jefferson. So can Michael Gregory get going? Because he has a ton of damage from the looks of it. They go through 3 and 4. Here they come. Pace car. Going down pit road. Gregory, who stayed out, will lead us to the green flag. There it is. Green flag is back in the air. got going pretty well, considering. But he has to clear Coldiva, which a lot of these are not going to do. In fact, he never had to check up through that corner, so obviously that car not 100%. They go through 3 and 4. Eric Wilson on the lap? No. Look at all these cars a lap down, trying to get their laps back. I think Dan Bannon's going for a lead. He came across that line in 4th, but because of all these lap cars, he's going to be able to take over the lead here. And those lap cars are pitting. Dan Bandon able to clear. Jim Mack is 2nd. The fight is for 4th behind. Come to the line. 30 to go around Iowa. Dan Bandon is your race leader, but Jim Mack's going to take it from him. Oh, they make contact! Bandon popped the outside wall. Falls back just a little bit. Jim Mack now back out front. Started on pole. Hitting the wall. Still no caution flag, actually. We're going to go a few laps green. Oh, Dan Bandon's coming back. Makes contact with Jim Mack. They're racing hard for 3rd. Watch Eric Willis, the lap car. Able to sneak their way through. NR2003 still staying on that lead lap right now, hoping for a caution. Might get one right there. Jordan Bell spun to the inside. Hard into the inside wall, driver's side. Sliding back up. Everyone misses. Caution out. It will be Dan Bandon. Back to the line first. A horrible wreck. A guy in the top 10 in it. That's Jordan Bell. Let's see what happened. John Gilbert just scraping the wall right there. As you could see, a lot of cars have been doing that. And Kevin Bandon just slides up into Jordan Bell. Just dumps him. And watch this hard hit driver's side. Jordan Bell actually has an onboard camera, so we'll get to see that vicious crash and how hard it was. Jordan Bell got out of the car under his own power, but of course going to the infield care center to get checked out. Back to the line first was Dan Bandon. They're back on pit road. Some cars stay out. I don't know if they're lap cars or not. We'll have to see when they come by. We just really hope Jordan Bell's okay, though. That was a vicious crash. Is Kevin Bandon on the lead lap? We'll have to see here. Kevin Bandon. So cars do stay out. Cars on the lead lap do stay out. As it's going to be fueling for these guys. Again, Dan Bandon out front. But he's not going to be leading. As it's going to be Kevin Bandon to lead us back to the green flag. Going back around lap 16, more cars out now. Jordan Bell, 32 cars left in the race, 26 on lead lap. Race leader is Kevin Bandon, stay out. So did Eric Heiden in 2nd. 3rd is Dan Bandon, staying back for some reason. 4th is Jim Mack, and 5th is John Gilbert. 6th is Levi Schoen, 7th is Christian Cook, 8th is Derek Bouchard, 9th is new points leader Jeff Bright, and 10th is Cole Lewis. Here we go, 2 cars stayed out. Kevin Bandon, one of them. Eric Heiden, the other. First car off pit road was Dan Bandon, then Jim Mack, then John Gilbert. So a lot of underfunded teams up front. But Kevin Bandon trying to hold on for their first win this season. They're doing so well in the Joe Rutt League, and they don't even have a win over there. So hoping for their first win this season in any of the top 2 series. Green flag back in the air. Wow, Kevin Bandon just smoked them on that restart. Got away. What you have to do, though, you can see Amy Hall yielding to those lead lap guys. Oh, Dan Bandon got into Eric Heiden. Saved it. Man, that could have been a huge wreck. Look at how far ahead Kevin Bandon got. Jim Mack gets into Eric Heiden. He's sideways. So many cars have been sideways tonight. It's just unbelievable how these guys are driving. Oh, caution out. Caution is out. Kevin Bandon all by himself is probably going to lead them back, I imagine. Dan Bandon will be 2nd. We're pretty sure the wreck was on the back stretch. Oh, on the front stretch. Jose Fernandez looks like involved. The A9 car, 42 car. Let's see what happened. You see Peyton Beasley kind of squeezing Jose Fernandez into the wall. They hit, and finally spins out. Chris Dodd, got a ton of damage. Tommy Turbo got damage. Hoover got some, but was able to squeak by. Here comes Eli Bright. Nowhere to go. Hits hard. I have onboard cameras in this wreck. Chris Dodd won a Kentucky last race. Looking for 2 in a row. Might not happen now. And Tommy Turbo looking for their first win this season. Not going to happen now. Had some heavy damage to both of those cars. Eli Bright hit pretty hard too. Back to line first was Kevin Bannon, as we said. He's on pit road because he stayed out. But Dan Bannon stays out because he was on pit road last caution and will lead us to the green flag. Going back around lap 22. And more cars now out. Eli Bright, Jose Fernandez, and Tommy Turbo. 29 left in the race. 23 on the lap. It's Dan Bannon and Jim Mack. Then Christian Cook, John Gilbert, Derek Bouchard, Cole Lewis, Gabriel Wanderley, Levi Shones, Jay Jefferson, Jeff Wright, and top 10 Gamer Dude. So here we go. Pace car to pit road. Restart on lap 22. It's Dan Bannon, your race leader, has led most of this race. He got a pretty good restart, just like Kevin did. Here comes Yuki Hayashi to the inside of Dan, looking to get by. Couldn't quite do it. They're racing hard back here, too. There's Derek Bouchard. Drives it in. Slides up into Eric Wills. Jim Max in the wall. Oh! Wreck in front! It's Yuki Hayashi. Must have gotten wrecked by Dan Bannon, but Christian Cook gets away. But look at this pack behind. We're going to focus on this. Because, oh! Michael Gregory! They save it. Look at Jeff Bright getting spots. Yuki Hayashi got spun. Let's see what happened. Look at this. Yuki Hayashi's lap car just runs Dan Bannon, the leader, up the track. Dan's not going to have that and just spins Yuki out right here. Look at this. But Dan hits the wall pretty hard as well. But Yuki spins it right there. Down. Backs into the inside wall. Christian Cook got back to line first and will stay out. Going back in with 11 to go. And Yuki Hayashi is now out of the race. So race leader is Christian Cook. Second is Dan Bannon. Derek Bouchard is third. Fourth is John Gilbert. And fifth is Cole Lewis. Jay Jefferson in sixth. Seventh is Jeff Bright. Eighth is Jim Mack. Ninth is Gamer Dude. And 10th is Gabriel Wanderley. 11th is Levi Shones. 12th is Hoover. 13th is John Gambit. 14th is Joe Rakowski. 15th Jim McFarland 2. 16th is Tyler Markle. 17th is Peyton Beasley. Colin McGovern is 18th. 19th is Kevin Bannon. 20th is Eric Hyland. 21st is Sam Jones. 22nd is Aiden Shepard, and 23rd is Chris Dodd. Those are all your cars on the lead lap. So here we go. Coming off a 4 pace car into pit road. 11 laps to go and we get the green flag. Will we end it under caution? Will we go caution free to the end as the green flag is out? Christian Cook gets away. Clears the lap car of Carl Adams. Adams, though, holding the inside a little bit better. Cook with a run off the top. They drive it down into 3 and 4. Christian Cook holding a pretty good line. Derek Bouchard looking for second now. Dan Bannon, though, looks like going to come out with that. As Carl Adams gets to the inside of Christian Cook, Derek Bouchard is underneath Dan Bannon. Is going to clear Dan. Is now going to try and chase down that 70 car of Christian Cook. Come on to the front stretch. John Gilbert now to second. Christian Cook is just trying to get away now at this point. To the inside of Carl Adams, but they are gaining on him. Watch that lap car. Caution out. Alright, so we will have another restart. Is this the race back for second? Oh, Cole Lewis and Carl Adams got the wall hard. They keep it going. The wreck was on the front stretch, and Michal Jaworkowski might have been involved. Let's see what happened. It looked like the 92 was involved. Gabriel Wanderley racing Adam Michal hard, gets into him. They're spinning. They were going to save it, but then got into Jaworkowski. He and Adam hit the wall head on, hard, and everyone else somehow avoids besides J-Mac Family 1 2, which them both. So Christian Cook back to the line in first, leads to the green flag. It'll be a pretty short shootout to the end of this race. I think we're gonna go back again this time. I don't know what's happening here, but from the looks of it, something has bogged this field up to where they're not gonna go. I don't know if like sixth place is up here at the back of this field. I don't know what's bogging the field up though. But I'm presuming we're going green. The pace car's lights are off. Adam Michal retired from that last incident. This is just gonna hand the race to Christian Cook now, because second place is lined up back here. Unless he's gonna get wrecked because of how these guys are pacing in front of him. I've never seen stuff like this happen. I don't know why it's happening, because 7th place can easily go. It'll be 4 to go when we get the green flag, if we go green this time, which I think we are. Here they come. Off of 4, I don't know if we're taking the green. Yeah, we are. There it is, green flag. But so many cars have just been put a lap down. There's Jeff Bright, racing for the points win. Ooh, cars pitting. There are those lap cars. Christian Cook comes around to take 3 to go. There it is, 3 to go. Oh, Gabriel Wanderley got into Jeff Bright, almost spun him. 2 to go this time. Christian Cook is just far ahead to where no one's going to catch him unless someone wrecks him. Oh, there, whoa, huge wreck. Jeff Bright into it. Oh, Levi Schoen's upside down. Caution comes out, that's going to be the race. Christian Cook is going to win this race. As they come around to the white flag right here. Christian Cook will win. Only 6 cars will finish on the lead lap. Wow. I feel for Jeff Bright here, because he had a streak of finishing on the lead lap every race going. And now because of this stupidity, he's not going to be able to. White flag is out. Final lap for Christian Cook. Don't know why everyone was pacing like that, but it definitely ruined the race for a ton of people that were in that wreck. And that never should have been. Those guys should have been at the back of the pack and not racing 3 wide on a restart. Don't know why that was happening. It should have been a single file restart. Instead, they were all bogged up for no reason. Someone in the front was bogged up, and you cannot pass, as NASCAR has been told. As you've been told by NASCAR. So an odd end to this race at Iowa. Gonna upset a few drivers, probably. One of them being probably Derek Bouchard, as he was in 2nd place, was gonna line up right behind Christian Cook. But with how everyone was trailing there on that caution laps, never got a chance to even come close to Christian Cook. As they come down the front stretch, the checkered flag will be shown to Christian Cook. He wins it at Iowa. His first win this season. It looks like Cole Lewis comes home in 2nd. But now we're going to see what happened to bring out the caution. Jeff Bright was involved in that one. Here's the wreck. Eric Wills slides up into Jay Jefferson, and Levi Schoens kind of hits Eric. They hit the wall hard. Levi hits the wall hard. Jeff Bright trying to avoid it, couldn't. Then cars just flying by. Colin McGovern gets into it, Kevin Band does, and then he flips Levi Schoens hard. You see cars getting through to get good finishes. The Schulms flipped, as you saw. And coming out with the win was the 70 car of Christian Cook. Let's go to the finishing results. Here are the finishing results from the Iowa Corn 250 at Iowa. 6 caution flags for 22 laps, 7 lead changes among 6 different drivers, and Christian Cook was able to win the race, led 16 laps. Second was Cole Lewis. Third was Dan Bannon, who led 8. Fourth was Gamer Dude, and fifth was Derek Bouchard. Apparently they were the only ones that finished on the lead lap. Sixth is John Gilbert. Seventh was Kevin Bannon. Eighth was John Gambit. Ninth was Aiden Shepard, and 10th was Chris Dodd. So here's your top 20. And your new points leader is Jeff Bright, who finished 13th, 1 lap down. Here's the rest of your field. Joe Sandroch now 8 points behind Jeff Bright after finishing this race, 34th. Alright, let's go to the point standings. Here are the point standings as we head into another off race. And your points leader is Jeff Bright, only 8 points over Joe Sandroch now. Third is Tommy Turbo. Fourth is Jordan Bell. And fifth is Peyton Beasley. In sixth, it's John Gambit. Seventh is Sam Jones. Eighth is Chris Dodd. Ninth is Gamer Dude. And 10th is Cole Lewis. So there's your top 20 in points. Of course, you just want to get up to the lead because that's the only place that matters in this series. As you can see now, Jeff Bright had that 100% laps completed going. Not anymore. Down to 99% after the Iowa race. Here's some more. You can see Christian Cook up to 21st with that run. Down at the bottom of the points, you see some guys down here. So the next race will be the Sharpie 250 at Bristol. See you guys then.